What did Justin Bieber say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Cause if you like the way your Mangan looks, oh baby, make a little Riichi call. And if you hate folding and you love to push, oh baby, you might watch all your points fall. Welcome back to Riichi Mahjong, to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Look, I have a lot of empathy for Justin Bieber. It must legitimately warp your brain to be an international star before you can drive, before you can vote. You know, and there's a lot of similarities between Justin Bieber and I, okay? Justin Bieber experiences the fame of being an international heartthrob pop sensation. Myself, a niche Riichi Mahjong YouTube and Twitch content creator. We've both, like it or not, we've both got people coming up to us on the streets. You know, oh, Justin, I love your song. I loved your defensive play on Riichi Mahjong episode 281. It inspired me. Your music saved me. Your Riichi calls inspired me. There's a lot of similar. Okay, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Myself, I'm doing all right. I love cleaning. I gotta tell you that. And I spent a lot of today cleaning. I love vacuuming around because only 2 default characters. I mean, Right Lord is also a default character, but you know, true hell is being paired up against 3 Ichihime players. That's just you're not gonna get out of there alive. There's no other way to say it. Okay, we almost re-dealed there if all 4 of us had discarded the Northwind, but spent a lot of today vacuuming. I shed a lot of hair. What am I, a golden retriever? No, I'm a human being, okay? But I do shed a lot of hair, and so it's nice to vacuum, but sometimes I go the extra mile, okay? And this genuinely brings me a lot of joy. And I'm admitting this in a moment of vulnerability because it's arguably extremely weird, okay? I cleaned the vacuum today. Like, I wiped down the interior of the vacuum and the teeth of the vacuum. Do you know what I mean? Where it like sucks up all the dirt. That was immensely satisfying to me. ASMR of a girlfriend experience after you've had a long day? No, thank you. ASMR experience of a vacuum being cleaned because it's a classic Who Watches the Watchmen kind of a situation. Can I like and subscribe twice? It's so satisfying. There's some acts of cleaning that just feel really good. Laundry, I'll also say it. Laundry feels really good. Vacuuming feels really good. Vacuuming feels especially good because, like, it's not like the boss makes $1 and I make a dime. You are the boss and the worker there. You get to reap the fruits of your labor immediately. And that's kind of pog. Youth pastor trying to connect with kids, and that's why celibacy kind of pog champ. Okay, we gotta focus on this game. What are we going for here? I mean, we have a pretty decent hand right now. We have a pure straight, which is, again, I was just extolling how rare not extolling, but I was just talking about how rare the pure straights were, and look at this. And you know why the pure straights are very rare? Because it's a spectrum MFer. Okay, hang on. Can I discard this? Can I kick this? I think I can to get into Tenpai. They've discarded a 3. I don't think that this comes from a 7-7-8 shape. They've discarded 2 7s. It would mean that they've drawn into all 3. It seems fairly unlikely. However, maybe the right move was to fold with the red dragons and then figure it out afterwards. Okay, hang on. How many 2s are visible? A lot of 2s are visible. Yusong, hang on. Give me a second. This is a closed pure straight. This is worth 2 Han, but we are the dealer. So that's something, right? It's not nothing. I don't necessarily want to chi that. The 3 of circles is luckily a safe tile for us. I think the reason that we've been stuck in the Shadow Realm, needing the help of a step sibling to pull us out, is because we've been making too many aggressive calls. Like, call me a Call me a political commentator on Twitch and or YouTube, the way I draw a conclusion first and then try to find supporting evidence. You know, it's the wrong way to do things. Yeah, we cannot let go of this, right? I'm not throwing away my shot. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. We can still get into Tenpai, maybe. Maybe. If someone discards a 2 of bamboo, we can go a little Suji gaming. I mean, this is hilarious because we've drawn into the 2 of bamboo now and we have the pure straight, but it's really bad. We're waiting on a single tile 5 of bamboo to send us into the promised land. I discarded a 6 after they called Riichi extremely early on. Okay. I mean, but I genuinely think like we should not be playing this aggressive. I think we've really gotten into trouble with, I think it's getting a little impatient. Like sometimes in Riichi Mahjong, you gotta go patient mode with it. Hang on, 3, 3, 3. They can't have a 5, 6. There's 3 3s on the board, no album out, but it's close to the Dora. Not today. Not today. Absolutely not. In today's economy, old Yusong would have made this play and could have dealt in. New Yusong, no flip. We would have won there if it passed. We would have actually won there. Oh my god, we're back into Tenpai, but it's the zuzziest Furiten of all time. Rewarded. Actually rewarded. This is fine. So we were scared of throwing the 4 of circles. Let's see if they were waiting on a 1 or a 4. Waiting on a 9 or a 1 of 9 of characters or a 1 of bamboo. Okay, I mean, this was a good way to start the game, right? We started in the dealer's seat, we remain in the dealer's seat, and we learned a valuable lesson of when to push and when not to push. Okay, what are we looking at here? So 1 shape, 2 shapes, 3 shapes, 4. Maybe we're hoping to get a 6 of circles. 6 of circles would be nice here. Of course, anything around this 5 or anything around this 7 would also be nice. I think most likely the 2 of bamboo is going to be our head at the end of the game. That face when no head. But this is going to be our pair at the end of the game. So I mean, I don't know. We could draw into a 1, 2, 3 and get rid of this 8, 9 as well. So in terms of, in terms of floating tiles, we have this 5 and this 7. We secretly want to draw the Dora and make this 7 work over this 5. However, this 5 in terms of tile acceptancy is slightly better than the 7 because, like, you know, we have one of the 8s. You know, we have one of the. I mean, this is 1 away from Tenpai. I hate to do this to you, but this is actually 1 away from Tenpai. The nut draw right now, 6 of characters. Secondary nut draw, if you'll allow me, Senator. The secondary nut draw is a 6 of circles so that I can pivot down and maybe go for all simples. Like, that would feel pretty nice too. Unfortunately for us, Right Lord shows a visible 2 Han, red 5, and the Dora. That's a little bit scary. Okay. I don't think we have to fold quite just yet. They're not discarding anything that's like, that's giving me pause, champ, you know? So anyway, I started off the day right. I started off the day with some cleaning. I think it's a good way to start the day. What chores do I absolutely detest? I mean, I don't know. I think if you can qualify this as a chore, I think like, it's just because I'm embarrassed at the end of the day. But like going to the grocery store, I feel like a child because I don't really know what I'm doing there. But that doesn't really like, you know, that doesn't really help you in the long term because being embarrassed and not going to the grocery store means that you're never going to figure out how to go to the grocery store, right? And so I don't know. I think that's why I secretly and genuinely enjoy, like, and this is not sponsored content, but like, I think a good beginner way to dip your toes into the grocery store meta, I think this is our safest discard. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should discard further away from their Riichi tile, but look at this. We're in Tenpai again. Not only that, we have 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence, and all we have to do is discard a terminal tile to get there. I don't know. The 7 is safe. If the 7 comes out, I think we got to go for it. Never mind. Okay. The 3 has been discarded. Maybe this, I mean, the 6 and the 9 is a little bit scary, right? This 7 could come from a 7, 7, 8 shape. 2 of circles revealing itself to be safe feels pretty good. At least we didn't deal in. That tile is pretty close to the Dora. Riichi, Ipatsu, and they hit an Oradora. Holy moly. Farm to table manga. Anyway, this is why I think, like, you know, I worked in podcasting for a while, and look, I don't mean to pull back the veil that much, but sometimes your favorite hosts might not try the products that they're necessarily advertising for. And so sometimes the interns slash the producers there just get to take home an entire box of a product that rhymes with schmello schmesh, okay? It's the dark side of Hollywood. Not everyone's actually using 4 hymns or Brooklinen, you know? Anyway, I took home a box of HelloFresh, and it was nice because I didn't have to embarrass myself at the grocery store wandering around like I'm a lost child without a parent going like, I don't know, maybe chicken. Like, I don't know. It was nice to have everything there and to have like a step-by-step instructions so that I could just, I'm just doing homework. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't have to try that hard. I just have to paint within the lines right now. Nice green dragon pair out of nowhere. Very, very lucky that we were able to do that. Probably want to throw away this 8-9 shape unless we get to complete it first. In which case, I think I'll take it and just throw away this 3-4. And this isn't that bad, right? 1 tile away from Tenpai on a nice double-sided weight. But I think too in the past, like, maybe I think going to the grocery store and asking yourself to plan out your itinerary. I mean, I might sound like an absolute child for the adults that are watching this, and you know, we all learn things differently. Maybe, you know, maybe you're really good at going to the grocery store, but maybe bad at deciphering what's a safe tile and what's a dangerous tile to discard. Who can say, you know, which life skill is more important? I'd say that we'd have a jolly good time arguing in the marketplace of ideas, okay? But I think, like, instead of trying to go to the grocery store and buying, you know, the groceries for the week, I'm saying this for me, what I might try to do is like, just like look at a recipe, see what the recipe entails, and then just get the things that I need for the one recipe, right? The one piece. The one piece is real. Can we get much higher? I think that's a nice way to start it, because if you're trying to like, oh, I'm gonna meal prep after, you know, doing no meal prep for my entire life. Oh my god, the Sanshoku Respecter has logged on. Then that's like you're booting up Guitar Hero 3 for the first time, and you're like, oh, for my first song, I think I'll do Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. Wait. We have the chance to call double Riichi here. We are 1 tile away from Tenpai right now, and it feels so good. We can pawn anything to get into Tenpai here, and I think we absolutely, the earliest Tenpai you've ever seen. I mean, sometimes you just milk them, right? Sometimes you're just juicing them and milking them. All simples. Nothing they could do, nothing we could do. That's just like a freebie. We'll absolutely take that. And hang on. Oh my god, we just have a con. We just have a con academy just in our hand. These are some zuzzy opening tiles for sure. These are some very zuzzy opening tiles. Do we ever call the con? Maybe if we get closer and closer into Tenpai, but you're not gonna like this. Like, I think we're supposed to discard some of the 2s to make sure we have our pair. Like, this is 1 shape, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Like, if we start drawing into these good shapes, I think we're supposed to discard the 2s. I'm not sure here. Like, don't get me wrong, the con is a very exciting element of Riichi Mahjong, but sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. So yeah, I might just try to do that, you know? Dip my toes into grocery store meta. In the meantime, it's not like I've been balling out of control. It's not like every night that I don't get groceries. Oh, I think I'll have the finest sushi. No, dude, I'm... For the pre-prepared Trader Joe's meals, I mean, come on. If loving those is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Absolutely not. I should have maybe cheated that and have gone for all simples, but like, what am I doing with this hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe those are our shapes. Maybe I just start cheating here. I think I'm supposed to go for all simples. I'm not 100% positive, but maybe. Left forward cheese on a 4, 5, 6. A crosslord has a white dragon. It looks like this is going to be a pretty fast round. Like they're Frenching on the third date. Okay. Left lord immediately runs. I mean, this is really bad news for us. This is a fake Mangan, but a crosslord doesn't have that much milk left in him, right? Like, oh no, this is, oh, we might have to play some 3-player after this. This is looking like a really, really fast game with my pants on the ground. This is 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is incredible. The nut draw, give me something like another 9 of bamboo. I would absolutely call Riichi on a double-sided weight. This is really bad for us. We actually would be happy if a crosslord won a round or 2 so they had some more points so that if we sumo, we don't just accidentally kill them and end the game. 1, 3 is actually really nice here. If we draw into a 2 of circles, we stumble into a nice Riichi Pinfu red 5. I mean, that feels pretty good too. Sure. I think, hang on, 4, 5. What do I discard here? Nothing, right? I actually don't discard anything here. I was like, maybe we could go for a pure double sequence, but the 6 is not the tile that you want. You want to see like a 7 or a 5 or something. Okay. Moments before disaster. Oh my goodness. I almost just threw away our 1-away hand. Holy moly. 3 is not what we're looking for here. And you know what? The door is the 6 of circles. We actually don't want none of that right now. Ever heard of a double negative? These are some of the dark arts you learn when you sign up to be an English major. That and how to write Harry Potter fan fiction with the best of them, you know? So yeah, I did my prerequisite cleaning. I feel pretty good. I mean, I in terms of improving my life, what would actually be pretty pog? Hang on. I think I'm supposed to discard the 9s here. I don't know if that's necessarily correct. I don't know if that's necessarily... Oh my god, my Riichi Pinfu is gone. Oh my god. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I definitely fricked up on this one. This is a humiliating comedy of errors. My Riichi Pinfu, my Gamora. But at least the good news is that, you know, you look in the comment section right now, I guarantee you're going to see 17 comments that say, hey, Yusong, even though you threw away Riichi Pinfu, I think you're the most handsome Mahjong player of all time. I guarantee you. Why are we throwing away that 9? I don't know, dude. I have delusions of grandeur of going for all simples, maybe. My hand is in shambles right now. My hand is in brambles. We're back. Okay, we almost have Riichi Pinfu again. Oh my god. Hashtag undeserved. Oh my god. We don't deserve this. Okay, all right. That's fine. That's actually fine. Oh my god. Right, Lord Pawns the Prevalent Wind. This is really looking grim, right? Like, if a crosslord deals into anyone, the game is over. We're in 3rd place right now. Yeah, absolutely we call Riichi here. We're in 3rd place right now. If Right Lord wins this hand, the game is over. And so I think we have to fight it out. And we've discarded a ton of character tiles, which might give people a false sense of security as to what's safe and what's dangerous here. Also, if people aren't paying attention, they might know that 4... Yeah, I'm so sorry to do this to you. I really apologize, but I gotta take my 2nd place here. I genuinely just gotta take the 2nd place there. A short game. It's like the doing a putt on a green for golf. The way I'm doing a short game. I mean, I'm trying to decide if we should do a 3-player game or if we should do like another like regular game. I think another regular game might destroy me, and so let's maybe let's do like a Zuzzy game, like the Dreamland Odyssey. Let's do a Zuzzy game like the Dreamland Odyssey. It's 4-player East, arguably longer than the 3-player matches that we were considering. So yeah. So I can try to explain this, but I'll explain this and return to my tangent of trying to improve my life. I'm gonna talk about the improving my life first. It feels a little bit more prudent. I think eventually I am the only master ranked player and I'm playing against 3 novices. Okay, this feels cruel. Okay, what is this? Oh, I actually don't know this. What is going on? Freebie. When the dealer wins with Ron, earn additional 1,000 points per Dora. Shadow World. What? When player wins with Riichi, Han value for normal Dora is ignored, but Han value for Aura Dora is doubled. Boast. No 10 penalty, and winning points for Mongon at draw are doubled. Okay. I mean, this is Zuzzy. If you die in Dreamland Odyssey, you die in real life. Let's go, dude. All right, this doesn't seem that bad. This seems kind of fun, honestly. I think these different roguelikes are like these different elements are different every time, right? You're not just gonna get these 3 every time. What is the Crossler doing? Holy moly. Okay, I mean, this seems okay. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? If we draw into a 7 or a 1 or a 4, both seem pretty good right now. We also have all simples. We could end this round quickly, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to try to go for Shadow World, right? Like, what if we get 3 Oradora? Sure, like, this will be ignored, but it might be nice to have Washington on your side. Anyway, looks like a Crossler just going for some kind of full flush. I think I'm gonna cheat this. Make use of the Dora instead of going for Riichi and just go for a baby hand. I mean, this hand could get a little bit more spicy if the 5 of bamboo comes out. I'll call it con. I'm not heartless, right? I'm not heartless. I'll spice things up. You know, I think if I was in the Spice Girls, I would be called Zuzzy Spice. Anyway, I think I'm ready to start running again. You know, because last time I ran, I like scraped up my knee and hands and shoulders and everything so bad. But I think like now it's summertime. I want to have my beach bod ready. No, not really. I just want to be able to not be out of breath in my day-to-day activities. I think I'm ready to run again. I got to get shorter shoelaces though. That's the whole reason I got fricked up in the first place. My shoelaces were so long. It was like Luffy's arms from One Piece. Right, fellow kids? I gotta get shorter shoelaces, or I could just tuck them in, you know? My 7 of... Oh my god, my 7 of bamboo is now gone. Okay. I mean, we could go half Suji mode with it. I'm not sure. I thought that this is better, but it's actually not because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no. I mean, this is when the dealer wins with Ron, they get an additional 20,000 points per Dora. So the dealer Riichi is actually very, very scary here. It's very, very scary. That's not a... I mean, what can you say? How many Dora do they have? They have 0 Dora. Is this... I mean, this could just be regular. I'm not sure if this is regular or if it's the freebie bonuses. I have no idea. All right. I mean, this is like fun though. Like, I'm not just trying to say that like a youth pastor, and that's why I think celebrating God pretty fun though. No, I'm not. I'm just, you know, sometimes it's fun to have these little new elements. And we could, I don't know, it's a dealer repeat. We could be stuck in this game for a while. Help me, stepbrother. But yeah, I also think that, you know, there's probably something. I watched like a nice video essay about how like our obsession with like eating healthy is actually like really damaging. Like, oh, we have to be eating healthy right now. Don't get me wrong. There's obviously some value in like not eating at In-N-Out every single day, obviously. But I think like when it turns into an obsession, or when you start to feel like so much guilt and stress, like that's when it turns ugly. I think like there's a expression that I heard on a Korean variety show that was like, if you enjoy something, it's 0 calories. And guess what? Obviously scientifically that's not true, but like who cares? The point is that like what I gleaned from it is that the stress you accrue from worrying about, you know, what you're eating and how it's affecting you, like the stress you're gonna accrue from that is Northern Lion voice. This crew is good. But it is like worse than if you're gonna enjoy something, like you might as well enjoy something, you know? Like there's no real harm in that. Unless the thing that you're enjoying is like arsenic. But that's like, come on. Okay, leave a comment if you're, no, don't leave a comment, because I don't know, maybe there's kids watching or something. Just stop being so zuzzy about it. There's a time and place, Peanut Gallery. And I know I'm being hidden from the screen right now. I feel like I'm on a good conversational tear. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to distract you by showing the moneymaker on screen. I don't have to. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence is somewhere in this hand, but maybe not. Oh my God, this hand is nutty right now. Dora, red 5, red 5. We might not even want to pawn the white dragon here. In fact, I don't think that we want to. The bad news bears with this is that a lot of 7s and a lot of 4s are gone. So this 5, 6 shape might be a little bit harder to finish. What is it on antidepressants? One of my favorite jokes to make. I love making that joke because I mean, I wouldn't say that I lived it, but I absolutely lived it. You ever, you know, have a conversation with a psychiatrist that's like, hey, you know, the medicine's good. I no longer wish to, you know, walk into the ocean, but, and then before you even finish your sentence, he goes, you're, and I have to go, my, It's a fun conversation. That's like so messed up, dude. Cause it's like, that's like oh my God. Could you imagine cooking this one up in heaven? Like, imagine if you're God and you're like, okay, I'm gonna design antidepressants, right? I'm gonna give that to people so that when they're feeling omega depressed, they're not gonna wanna, you know, head into the shadow realm anymore, right? But the thing that I'll take away is, you know, one could argue, I mean, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this word on YouTube, but it rhymes with schmalido, right? Dude, that is like an awful catch-22. That is like, you know, that's an old wives' tale. Like, yes, I'll give you a fortunate crop season, but I'll take away your schmalido. Like, that's, come on, cruel and unusual, dude. Don't you abide by the Constitution or whatever in heaven? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or like, I don't know, or 5 maybe. We could keep this 8, 9. It's not looking terrible. That's like, I mean, I made this joke before, or maybe I haven't, but I mean, with all my jokes, I probably made them like a million times at this point. But like, that's like if you go, like if you call a firefighter, they show up at your burning residence and they're like, hey, we can put this fire out, but one of the side effects might be more fire. And you're like, no, like, I don't want that. No, thank you. Hang on, 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence is like such a thing right now. You don't even know. 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence is actually such a thing, but like we need a pair somewhere in this hand, right? I don't know where the pair is going to necessarily come from. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. But now it's like, now I need one of these 4s to become something, right? I mean, it's not bad. This is like it's looking pretty good, right? Mixed triple sequence, all simples, Riichi Pinfu. So many of these possibilities are open to us. Feels pretty good. This is one of those situations where I'm like, I'd probably cheat to lock in the mixed triple sequence. Like, I don't like cheat. Okay. Oh man. We threw out so many good tiles. I'm going to throw this 4. I'm going to try to make the Dora work in my hand. It's probably not going to work, but I don't know. Let's get a little greedy with it. Maybe we draw into an 8. I mean, no, we're going to be in Zuzzy Furriton no matter what. Oh man. I mean, this is okay too, right? 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. We can also have pure double sequence. We also have all simples. I mean, it's not terrible. I will gladly get 4th place in this game, by the way. I mean, I would love to cheat that. I don't know if I want to throw away all my chances. Okay, luckily the white dragon didn't deal us in. Let's go. Okay, I mean, I'll throw my safe tile first in that 7 of bamboo. Look, nothing like playing a little bit of a safe game in the when you're playing with novice players. Okay. That's not that bad. We got out of there pretty scot-free. Again, this game is not, even despite it being an East game, we're in it right now. Like Beto O'Rourke in that one weird interview with Vanity Fair. Remember that? Everyone liked Beto O'Rourke, and then when asked why he should be president or governor or something, his answer was, I don't know, I'm just so in it right now. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm not gonna lie. I think he was, okay, this is, I mean, if you are enjoying this Beto O'Rourke discourse, you are legally and legally required to leave a comment. Because I don't know if I'm just digging myself into a hole right now. Call Me a Song by the Yogs cast. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's like, I think he's a very good speaker. I think that there was like one video where he's like talking in a church and it went like viral on Twitter back in the day. And I'm not gonna lie, like I got very teary-eyed listening to him speak. I thought that was very PogChamp of him, you know? But like that one weird interview, I don't think it was like the nail in the coffin. I think probably like the polling numbers weren't that good as well. But it was, you know, it was definitely disappointing. Definitely disappointing. And look at this. We got a nice Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora hand. Maybe Sumo, maybe Ipatsu. It's feeling pretty good right now. Do I think I have what it takes to enter the world of politics? No, because, you know, at this point I've poisoned the well too much. Any of my political opponents could pull up any of the comments that I've made from any stream or YouTube video and be like, run an attack ad that's like, do you think this person is fit to, you know, have control over our nuclear arsenal? And then it would be a clip of me going like, I just called Riichi here because I was feeling zuzzy that day. And then it would be over for me. It would actually just be over for me. So I don't think I could. Do I like public speaking though? Dude, I'm a sicko. I actually enjoy public speaking. I think I'm not bad at it. This I don't think is public speaking because I'm not in front of a crowd, right? Like, this is a little bit of a cheat code. But, you know, I've done stand-up comedy before. That's not, you know, that's not like, you know, an inspirational speech or whatever, but it's kind of close to public speaking. Except you're just telling your most embarrassing stories or whatever to farm the audience for laughs. Tell me video games has poisoned your brain without telling me that video games have poisoned your brain. Oh yeah, I refer to audience interaction as farming. I mean, I could call a Riichi here because right now I can't win if someone discards a 7. Oh, there's only 1 7 of bamboo left. Yeah, this is an awful situation. Okay. At least we're getting out of there scot-free. It's still anyone's game. Red Dragon Dora. Unfortunately, like these things are pretty cool, but I don't think we've seen a lot of them come into effect yet. I mean, Shadow World is hilarious. Like that's like, you know, a legally distinct Shadow Realm. That's just very funny. Okay. Go ahead and pawn your Seawind. See if I give a flip. Oh, a little white dragon off the rip. I mean, we got to get back into this game somehow, right? We got to inject some energy into this MFer. Maybe we call a con on the on the white dragon if it comes down to it. Probably should be throwing away this 3 and the 6. Like we're keeping this 1-2 shape despite the fact that it looks pretty bad right now. You know what? This hand looks pretty small, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels pretty small. It's just white dragon Dora. It's 2 Han, but I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night, and that the Dora might come out. Or excuse me, that the white dragon might come out, and then we'll be able to call a con for it. Right Lord has a very easy half flush, but it looks like a Cross Lord also has an easy half flush. The reason that I'm saying half flush and maybe not full flush is because yeah, sure, I'll con this. Holy moly, we're actually in Tenpai right now. We actually did it. So unfortunately for us, now we can't wait on the like a double pair wait for the Dora and the two of characters. Oh my god, I could have done it. I actually could have done it. I'm gonna sumo anyway. So we didn't con into any new Dora, but this, despite being a 2-Han hand, should be a little bit larger than your average 2-Han hand. Yeah, it's got a decent amount of mini points. So how many points do we need to win this MFer? We need like just like a decent sized hand, right? 5,000 points. That's definitely within striking distance, and holy moly, this hand could definitely get there. I'll keep the Eastwind. I can make a bad tile good for a weekend. Any world where I just start pawning out the wazoo, okay, take away my 2 Dora. There's Nothing I can say about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also a banging hand right now. I'll throw away a west wind. Like maybe if we draw into like a 2-3 or something, it's gonna be slightly better than this 7-9, especially now with that initial 8 of bamboo being gone. Okay. And now I am the dealer so that the freebie mode is activated. Okay, let's go. Maybe I should have kept the green dragon there and thrown this away. Okay, making some misplays. Looking like a fool with my pants decidedly on the ground, but look at this. A 5-7-9 shape. Now we can accept a 6 or an 8 of bamboo. Dude, I have to admit something to you right now. My leg is so asleep. I was just sitting on my chair so weird mode with it, and my leg is asleep. I've got the ASMR tingles, but not in the good way. Oh, the ASMR tingles are feeling pretty bad right now. Okay, 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence is also a possibility here. I would be a fool not to consider it. I don't think that we should have cheated that, right? Because we drew into the 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. So, you know, no harm, no foul there. And it would be nice to be able to open up our hand for something, you know? Okay, unfortunately, 3 of the 6 of circles are now gone. I guess nobody wants to use the door anymore. Kids these days. Do I think that public speaking is like difficult? Here's the thing. The reason that I am equipped to do public speaking is because I love attention. It's called growing up as an only child with 2 working parents. It's just like, yeah, it's all ogre for you. Like you're gonna be fiending for attention. So I think that it's like your desire for it. I'm not saying this in a necessarily a negative or a pejorative context, right? But the reason that it's easier is because like your desire for attention is stronger than your fear of your anxiety of public speaking, you know? So it just helps you, you know, dive in. Like that one Jason Derulo song. Oh, God. I mean, we have to play aggressively here. There's nothing... I don't think that we can play defensively. I wonder, too, if this game doesn't end if no one's above 30,000 points. 2 Oradora? Holy moly. I mean, no one's... I'm in first place right now. Does the game just... No, we go into the Forbidden South round. Holy moly, dude. All right. I mean, this is not that bad, though. We have all 5 shapes in our hand. The pair is probably going to be the 5 of bamboo. This is our weakest shape. So the nut draw would be like 7 of circles. 7 of circles, definitely the nut draw. You know, if we draw into like a 7 of bamboo, maybe we can just go ahead and get rid of this 8-9. I mean, this is feeling like a well-rounded, well-rounded out video. Oh, I guess I'll just take a little red dragon, red 5 Dora. That might be enough. It might be enough to send us into the promised land. I'm not sure. Probably shouldn't be keeping this 6-8 around, but I'm telling you, as soon as we pawn the red dragon, this 6 and this 8 are not long for this world. Dude, I would even start Shein, you know, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence is also a possibility here. Come on, my kingdom for a good tile, dude. A red dragon, just anything around any of my shapes. All my shapes gone. Pawn the red dragon. Discard this. Now we have a safe tile to throw later in case anyone calls us Zuzzy Riichi. Again, a very obvious half flush that they're going for here. Throwing away a 6 and a red 5, which I don't know if is a great idea. But that's okay. They're playing Mahjong their style. I'm playing Mahjong my style. Please, any tile that gets me into Tenpai. Please, there's so many tiles that get us into Tenpai, dude. 4 of circles. I would love a 4 of circles if you're buying. Oh my God. All right, that's okay. Right Lord calls a Riichi. It's a close game right now. With their Riichi stick on the table, I think this hand definitely gets us over 30,000 points. So I think it's good for us to fight here. That's not a safe tile at all. That's not a good tile for us. I mean, these honor tiles are both dead tiles right now, so there's no way we can deal in with them. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Now we are in... Can't win in the Jade Room? also can't win in the bronze room. The Yusong Liu story. I mean, second place isn't bad. In both situations, second place is not that bad. Granted, it's not great. I'm you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being omega upsetty spaghetti, I would say like 1 being okay. I'm at like a 3 right now. I would have loved to win both of these games, but it just wasn't in the cards for us. All right, that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. Hey, new videos every day. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description. Hope to chat with you there, or the community Discord, or the VODs channel. Hey, finally, if you've been subscribed to the VODs channel, new videos every day on the VODs channel for like the next 2 weeks. Because someone hasn't been doing a good job at maintaining the VODs channel, but it's done. I did a little bit of spring cleaning on the hard drive as well, okay? All right, that's going to do it for today. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.